So halfway up a mountain, snow-capped peaks in the background, beautiful flowers surrounding me. Seems like a good place to do a short review of this bike. This is a Bold Unplugged Pro. I've had it for about a week now, and so far it's been absolutely brilliant. Hope the wind's not too annoying in this video, but we'll see. Before this I had a Specialized Stump Jumper Evo Comp. Before that I had a Cube 150 Enduro, just to kind of frame things, and before that we're going into kind of less modern geometry, so I won't compare them anymore, I think. The Cube never gelled with me. The front end just felt super vague and far away. It was really stretched out, didn't like it. The Specialized was great and it was super on the uphill. It was really light, although I've got to say the suspension for me, I never managed to get the bob out of it. It was always a bit of a bobby bike. This bike, I mean, it climbs absolutely brilliantly. Obviously it's heavier than the Specialized, very marginally, but even with these tyres on it, these relatively wide tyres, I'd say it climbs the same as, if not better. People talk about the three-way rear suspension lock being a gimmick. I personally really like it because I like to do long climbs like today. I'm going to do like 1,700 meters of climbing and then a downhill. It's not an e-bike. I could have got an e-bike. I just prefer to pedal up and then come down. It's completely preference. Everyone has different preferences. This bike, it feels like an enduro bike. It's super solid. It's more solid than the Specialized. The suspension with the lockout is great for climbing, wonderful on the way downhill, way better than me, so I can't complain about that. I'm sure someone who's a professional rider would be able to critique things way more than me. The review said the front end can feel a bit vague and you need to load it up into the corners. I can notice it a little bit. It's not massively much more than like another stretched out enduro bike. I think it's fine. I like it. It gives me confidence on the downhills. One design flaw is this. Although it's good as it is, the clipping in mechanism is just terrible. It keeps falling off. I'm going to figure out a way to fix that. I'll probably 3D print something to make it a bit better. For the rest, absolutely incredible. Was quite easy to get set up for how I want to ride it. And yeah, I'll put some clips of me going up and downhill so you get a bit of a view of what it's like. One thing I would say is I'm not sure, I know that Bold have been bought by Scott, which is why Scott have the same suspension system. I got this actually at 55% off directly from Scott, so Scott now sell Bold as well. I have a feeling, given that the discount was so big, either there's about to be a new model coming out or they're going to just discontinue Bold altogether. However, I mean, grab a bargain while you can, because this, I think, I haven't worked it out, but pretty much the value of the components on it is worth more than the bike itself. So, I mean, more than what I paid in total. So, as far as I'm concerned, great deal. What was the last thing? And now just a little short rant about buying used bikes. I was actually going to buy a used bike instead of this. I tended to buy used bikes in the past. I've got no problem with it. They've always been good for me. But people have still got unrealistic COVID expectations of what they can sell their bikes for, in my opinion. So to me, a new bike that's never been ridden but has been bought by a private individual and is trying to be sold has to be minimum 20% off. You're losing the warranty, you're losing the support from the manufacturer. Even if you've got some kind of transferable warranty, I don't care, 20% off. If it's been ridden at all, so like tyres, worn, whatever, I'm going to be looking at 30% off. If you've had it for a year and it's clearly been ridden a couple of times, you know, you can see the odd, and I don't mean like scratches, but the odd like mark on it, right? Like the kind of thing that you might even just be able to polish out, 50% off. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's at that point a used bike. And you know, these bikes, they have high maintenance requirements. So the moment I buy a used bike like this and it's been used, I'm going to assume that I'm going to have to do front and rear suspension service, probably bleed the brakes, maybe replace the pads. Tyres are going to be on the way out. So you're probably looking at like 700-800 euros worth of maintenance. So yeah, I think 50% off is not unjustified on a bike that's lightly been used for a year. Anything more than that, and you're going to have to look at bigger discounts, I think. And at the moment, people are asking way more than that. So we'll see. The last thing is a massive shout out to Bold and Scott on this. On their website, they say 2 to 3 day delivery, and you know what? Included in the 55% discount, this was delivered in I think 2 days to the dealer, and then put together in a day by the dealer, matching that 3-day delivery promise. I mean, that's, in my eyes, incredible service, especially given that it's also for free. Anyway, I'm in Aosta here, and now I'm going to go up that mountain and show you what it can do downhill.